Hello everyone! For today's artwork we're looking at the artist Wassily Kandinsky. He made the most amazing paintings, very colourful and bright, and he used lots of abstraction in his work. So we're going to use some of the imagery that he used in his artwork to create our own inspired tree of life. What you're going to need is you're going to need some paper, paints or something to colour with, coloured paper or things out of your recycling that are brightly coloured, something to glue it together with or sellotape it with, and some scissors. So to begin with, we need to create our tree branches and our tree trunk. So you want your tree to fill up your whole page and to be quite big. So starting at the bottom of the page, we're just going to draw your trunk. And then you can start to have that branching out as it creates its shape. So each branch you can add extra little branches onto it. Make sure you have lots of branches to work with. There is our tree base. So you're going to paint or colour this in either black or dark brown. You could also do this with paper, so if you wanted to, you could create your tree out of cut out paper using black or dark brown paper. So if you like to do cutting and sticking, that would be another option as well. Here we are, there's our tree. Now I've got a little gap here, I might just add another little branch in here. Beautiful, there's the tree base. So what we're going to do is we're going to create these beautiful circular shapes. Now Wassily, he painted these circles, inside circles, and each circle was a different colour, so it was really, really bright and gorgeous. So there's two ways that you can do this, and I'm going to show you the two different ways that you can do it. So the first way that you can do this is to create circles with your coloured paper, or if you don't have any coloured paper and you just have felt or you have pastels or paints or something, then you can create these by just creating circles, colouring or painting them in different colours. So that you can get the same effect without using coloured paper. So we're going to cut out some circles. We want to make different sizes. So this is our biggest size. The next size is going to be a little bit smaller in a different colour. Like this. Then we choose a different colour again. Then do a smaller circle. It's like creating a little bullseye, isn't it? And again, we make a smaller circle in a different colour. And I think I can probably fit one more in there. A little dot in the middle. Okay, so now we glue these pieces together till we have this. So these we would make, if you were doing this style, you'd make lots and lots and lots of these in different sizes, and then these get placed onto your tree. So these become the leaves. So if you want to do one like that, that's one way of doing it. You can glue them on. I'll just show you the other way as well. The second way of doing it is to create what is kind of like quilling. So I don't know if you've ever done quilling before, but you cut some strips of your paper in different colours. Maybe these three colours to start with. Some strips about the same width is best, and then we are going to roll these up. Now you can do this around something, so if you've got a pencil or a paintbrush or a pen, so you can roll the paper around something circular. So the first colour that you put on is going to be inside the circle. Then we glue the next piece of paper on, and we roll we'll keep rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. And our last piece, so we're going to have 3 different colours on this one. So a little bit of glue, or you could use sellotape, it's fine as well. Stick that onto there and roll again. So spin that around. And then you can see we have the 3 colours on there. And we take that off and we can just let this expand a little bit. So you can see how it starts to unravel inside itself there. So we just want to make sure that does unravel. We've got a bit of glue in there. I think tape might be best so it doesn't get stuck. So we can let that get to whatever size we like. I think that looks quite good, that size. And you can see all the 3 different colours in there. So it's similar to this, where you can see the different colours inside each circle, but we're using the quilling method here. I think probably sellotape would be best to stick the 3 different pieces together rather than glue. I think glue might get a little bit messy, or maybe if you're using glue, then glue stick might be best rather than PVA. So there we are, we learn as we go along, but I definitely think, yeah, sellotape's probably going to make it a little bit easier. And then we have our gorgeous circle piece there, and then this would go on as our leaves. So we can create lots of different ones of these in different colours. So I really like the quilling method. I think it's a really interesting way of working with paper. So that is what I'm going to be doing for mine. But if you want to use the cut out and stick method, then go for it if that's what you want to do. And then we're going to stick this on to our design. So we just put some glue underneath and stick that down. So we're going to make lots and lots and lots of quills, and then we're going to put them all on as our leaves. It's going to be really, really colourful and really, really fun. So we're going to glue our 3 pieces together. And we will wrap it around something, a pen or anything round will do. Off there, and then we just release this tension on here a little bit. We can let it get to whatever size we want. So if we can get it, we let it go really big, we can get a really big one, and that's quite loose, and you can see more of the colours, where you can leave it really tight and have a smaller size. So that looks about how I like it. I've got a glue on there, and stick the end together so that it doesn't unwind itself. Oops! Now watch out for that. Oh my goodness. Now I've got to get it back in there. There we go. That off, and we can let it grow to whatever size we want. And glue and tape the end to stop it unraveling. The other way you could do it is just wrap it around your finger. It doesn't have to be around a pencil, so you could just do this. It's going to make a bit of a looser circle. But that's another way of doing it as well. Still gives that same really cool look. And there we have our finished Kandinsky Tree of Life. Using the quilling technique for this one, but for those of you who used this kind of technique, it will look equally amazing. So it's just having all those bright colours and the concentric circles as part of your artwork. So that looks beautiful. Hope you've enjoyed making your Tree of Life, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Make sure you send me photos of your finished artwork. I would love to see how your trees turned out. See you next time. Bye!